Hey, Dr. Tracy Tyson, board certified general pediatrician, and I wanted to talk about the number one cause of death of children in the United States, and that is firearms. Firearms contribute to the majority of deaths in the United States between the ages of 1 and 19. These are accidents, these are domestic violence, this is school shootings. It has far surpassed every other cause of death in the United States, including motor vehicle accidents, infections, cancer, everything else put together. So this is a big issue. It's complex. There's not one answer, but there's two main things that we can do. The number one thing is we need better gun safety laws in the United States. Our children are 36% more likely to die from a firearm in the United States than any other developed country. Yet we have the least strict gun laws of every other developed country. Every country that has increased their gun safety laws has seen a decrease in firearm-related deaths. It is that simple. It is 100% on paper. But what can you do as an individual person? Because I think most of us agree. I think there was a study that showed that 80% of Americans think there should be more gun safety laws. We need to keep pushing that towards our legislation, but most of us agree, right? Like that's not something we have to disagree on. What can you do as an individual to prevent this in your own child, right? You take your kid to the doctor, you get them vaccinated in most cases, you put them in a car seat, in a seat belt, you try to feed them healthy food, you make them wear a bike helmet, you watch them while they're swimming, you're doing all of these things. What can you do to prevent the number one cause of death? The first thing is, if you have firearms in your home, make sure they are stored safely. Make sure that the firearm is stored where the child cannot get into it with a lock that only the parent knows how to get into, and the ammunition is stored in a completely separate place with another lock that only the parent can get into. Do not allow your children to have access to firearms at all. It's even better if they don't know that you have them. If you're a family that likes to hunt together and you live in the country, I totally understand that. You are going to show your children how to use them, and you're going to use safe techniques, have them take a safety course, teach them all those things, teach them to respect them, still store them separately. Do not store loaded firearms in your home. It is not worth it. Your child is more likely to die from the loaded firearm than you are able to protect yourself if something else happens. The other thing is, ask the question when they go to someone else's house. It is okay. It is 2025. You can ask a play date, do you have firearms in your home? And if you don't feel comfortable with the way that that family handles their firearms, don't allow your child to go over there. It is totally reasonable to do, especially when you look at the number one cause of death. We are okay to ask. If you as a parent want to help make this less uncomfortable, when you offer for a child to come over to your house, just mention it. Hey, we don't have firearms, or we do have firearms. We store them separately. The kids don't know where they are, and we are going to be monitoring them at all times. You will make a huge difference in the stress for that family. So, two things you can do. Write your legislators, let them know that you do not accept that in the United States, in the richest country in the world, that our children are dying from something completely preventable. The other thing you can do is in your own individual world, store your firearms more safely. You also, if you have someone who is having mental health crisis in your family, get the firearms out of your home, 100%. In Vermont, we have some really great gun safety laws where you can take them to a storage facility and store them, no questions asked, for 90 days if someone is struggling with their mental health. So ask the questions, store your guns safely, write your legislature, and let's try to make a difference so that our kids aren't dying from something completely preventable. Take care.